Glad to have you with us from Kenan Stadium in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the North Carolina Tar Heels. Reese Davis, David Powell again, Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Hey guys, even though they will have a home field advantage, Coach told me before the game, his running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week, he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity, and the Heisman talk gets louder and louder today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Hurricane offense makes its way onto the field to start this game. And here comes Darian Mensah. He had a tough game in that loss last time out. 3 times he threw picks and only 1 touchdown pass. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Got his man downfield. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it. You've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Makes the catch. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
Makes the grab. It's Vaughn. Pulled down for the tackle.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Gonna run it. It's Fletcher. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Eighth play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. Mensah unleashes 1. He's got it. He'll go out of bounds right. 30-yard line, a big play as this offense in business. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking downfield on 1st down. The short hands. It's Lofton. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Man, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field, really in a flow, in a rhythm. The passing game looking good.
Got it set up on the outside. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Here's Mensah to throw. He's got the tight end. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable third down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. The end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. Quarterback keeps it. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Miami!
Well, your opponent can't beat you if you don't give them the football. And they were able to possess it throughout the entire first quarter, and they finally cap it off with that impressive rushing touchdown.
And they tacked on the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Tar Heels offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes the sophomore running back. He put up numbers, more than 200 yards and a couple of scores in their victory last time out.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football, and I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Reads it, fires complete. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow-developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
This quarterback part of their running game. There's a crease. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
And the Tar Heels want to move quickly.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up.
There he goes. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that
makes the grab and room to run. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, North Carolina! Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
It's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he added the extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. Fielded in the end zone, it's Wild. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on first down. Got a man in the middle. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Canes build their program around playmakers like that.
They do, Reese, and speed on the outside makes everybody so much better. Finding those home run hitters, those playmakers, those are the guys when Miami's rolling, those are the guys they're finding.
Throwing, Mensah. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lofton. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. North Carolina will call it second timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Makes the grab. Didn't get nearly enough done on 3rd down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. That is the final timeout for the Tar Heels. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. On the option. He'll pitch it. Breaks into the open. Running through contact. They bring him down. A big gain on the option, and they will challenge your ability to tackle in space.
Really nice Nice read that time by the quarterback in the option. He had the ball out in the perimeter. He saw his pitch guy open. Nobody accounting for him. So you flip it to him quickly. Nice, accurate pitch out in front of him. Easy catch. And then he's able to do the rest. Look at the speed that time on the perimeter by the pitchman. Picking up a massive gain for this offense.
That boy fast. Goodness gracious. When he pulls the ball down, he can go chew up yards so quick, just like a running back. Man, the speed is evident on that QB.
And you know, everybody likes to call him dual threat. I'd say just plain old threat. He is a problem.
Yeah, and you're putting, at a younger age, you're putting your quarterback now, the best athlete.
Could be an alley. Drills him with the stiff arm. He now has 84 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. They've really got this offense humming. Just a fourth play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Trying to run, it's Hall. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Beck's going for the goal line. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Well, all the different time management situations this head coach was using in the first half has led to this moment specifically right here.
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Lyle. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. The run inside. It's Fletcher. Makes a pass to Marker. Good gain there. Picks up the first down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with the Navy Midshipmen taking on the number 4 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
The Hurricanes will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Checking in with the Tar Heels head coach at the half. He is thrilled with how this running back is performing to start the game. Late in the season, he is starting to build some momentum as we talk about the Heisman Trophy candidates, but he is doing it with his performance on the field, remaining consistent and dynamic. I'll keep you posted how he continues to strive here in the second half. Guys?
Holly, thank you. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now 1st down from the 39. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The Tar Heels want to pick up the tempo. Trying play action. Buying some time as he moves left. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. At the end of that last play, there is a Tar Heel down on the field and shaken up. That's their freshman starting wide receiver, and we hope he's not out of the game too long. Holly will keep an eye on things for us. It'll be 3rd and long. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Tar Heels line up to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Caught over the middle. It's Vaughn. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Canes peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Using his legs, it's Fletcher. Maybe a crease. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. At the end of that last play, there is a Tar Heel down on the field and shaken up. And the Canes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Mensah. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you got to bow up. Nice job on 1st down stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Using the quick game. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there. They create a negative play.
Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Looking downfield and he needs a bunch. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And after the 3-spot guys were all tied up.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. The run to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll keep it on the ground. Now the long grass. The 50. He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown, UNC. They take the lead with the 6. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and now 18 on the season.
And offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets? The speed. He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Lyle. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running inside, it's Fletcher. And they're able to make the tackle.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after.
Makes the grab in their space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously,
Makes the grab inside the 30. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Canes. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the Jets, and it's gone.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. The give to the lone running back. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. Got enough for the first. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. So the final period starts with a second down play. Off the play fake. With the catch, it's Thurman. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up.
Come on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open.
And the Tar Heels will line it up on 1st and 10. They're going to run it to the right. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Scanning the field, it's Chambers. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. So the big turnover, the interception, setting up this offense in a tie game with a chance to drive for the go-ahead score. Oh, he's got some space. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Line getting set on 2nd down. Here's Mensah to throw. Turns it loose deep. He's open on the right. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They'll try the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
A field goal attempt from this spot would be 52 yards out. A few yards on 3rd down would make it easier. Throwing, Mensah. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it! They take the lead here in the 4th.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the biggest drive of the game for this offense, down 1 score. He'll try the left side. Can't get him to the ground. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out through the 25.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
On the option. Now the pitch. Shows him the stiff arm. There's a little room there. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The Tar Heels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Trying to escape and get it himself. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
It's the fourth quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need to score badly. We got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. And the Tar Heels kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Takes the easy one to the back. There he goes. He smashes his way through again. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
What a fantastic job after the catch by the wide receiver. Made 2 different people miss. Really, really hard to do. Fighting for extra yards shows you his quickness and his contact balance. And all of a sudden now, down close to the goal line, this offense is humming.
And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. On the move. Touchdown, North Carolina! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Coming out with it, it's Compton. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Okay, one possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable here.
Yeah, and I think because of that...
Gonna take a shot at this DB. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the 4th quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. They're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best. And that time, they were able to force an incompletion.
Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Finds us back in the middle. And they bring him down quickly, but a good game there. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. To the air on second down. He wants a big play here late. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the fourth quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
Pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. A last gasp effort, and the defense finds a way to survive it.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.